Alrighty, hello and welcome back. My goodness, was that not a pretty darn quick match against Grixis control? This one, it's rough stuff. Jeskai control, also very controlling. This is a controlling streak I had. Azorius, Grixis, Jeskai, you gotta love it. Decks that traditionally we are supposed to struggle quite a bit at being focused on creatures, but we got the right creatures and we got big creatures to get the job done. We're certainly going to be doing that. Definitely nice seeing them mulligan multiple times, actually. Certainly makes me feel positive. Whew. My goodness, it's getting late. But I love doing this for you guys and featuring these absolutely fantastic matches, showing the potential of dinos. Any list, whatever it is, but this one, it's packing the heat, that's for sure. Oh boy, what are we going to do against Tony Soprano? You got to be scared. I was a little bit scared seeing that name. Wasn't sure if they were super serious, going to be nasty, bringing the pain to the best deck in the game. Yep. I was figuring there might be some shenanigans seeing Rogrin Triome there, the Jeskai land. Hoping it wasn't a torrential Gearhulk or something nasty, cheating out big spells, recasting spells from the graveyard. Wanted to go as fast as possible. Certainly seeing Shifting Ceratops game 1, starting off with it. Crossing my fingers, we can give it haste coming up on turn 3. That's always lovely stuff. Of course, there is some fantastic white removal, so shifting may not stick around too long. But having the backup of Charging Monstrosaur is some pretty fantastic pressure indeed. Oh, waiting on something? Whew. Definitely, it's a very positive sign when you see something like that happen. And yeah, definitely seeing Faithful mending. My bet is it is, or probably was, a torrential Gearhulk list. Casting instants. I think it's instants and sorceries. No, it might just be instants from the graveyard there. But we're certainly off to the races. A very strong start indeed. Narset hopefully doesn't grab anything too problematic. Certainly if they do grab a sweeper, it does make me play more conservatively. Maybe not even dropping Charging Monstrosaur the following turn, but Memory Deluge? Yeah, we can work with that. Should be safe to drop Charging Monstrosaur, seeing as that's the thing they got. Let's just do maximum damage. I was thinking for a second there of maybe taking out Narset, stopping them from potentially getting that sweeper that is going to cause us pain and doom and suffering. Hoping they don't get one here. Ew.
I have just the trick for this.
Oh, wait. Oh. I should have listened to my gut. I was pretty sure we're done. Done for. There's not really a whole lot coming back from that. We have a bunch of lands, plenty of lands at 21. Of course, if I bring in Blast Zone, it goes to 25, which is absolutely crazy for me. At least for quite some time, I haven't done a list that has that many lands. But Blasting Zone especially is fantastic. A lovely match coming up right after this. Check it out against Izzet Phoenix. Oh, I don't know which of these 4 so far I'm most excited about, but it might be Izzet Phoenix. It's hard to say. These have all been just lovely, lovely stuff. I mean, if you want a top deck, that's the top deck you want against a deck like this. Haste, bam, plenty of lands. That's where it's at. Keep swinging for the fences. I don't know why they said oops. Maybe they have a sweeper in hand. It's always rough when they say oops, it makes you think bad stuff is going to happen. It's scary. Oops, I'm going to kill your creature, or oops, I have a board wipe and you're just dead. Your chances have, well, been reduced. When they take so long to play, it definitely makes me suspect they don't have anything, and they don't. And we got them. Well, they could potentially drop another land, I believe, have removal for 2, or use it at instant speed when they untap 2 lands with Teferi. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Certainly a deck like this can reset our chances quite easily and painfully. Oh boy. Do 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 do. Oh. Well, we don't need more lands. Let's just go for it. Cross the fingers. Huh? Oh, they're desperate. They're desperate. They're cycling. Let's just try it. Oh! Ooh. We dodged a bullet there. My goodness. It is a lovely thing. You got to admit, it is a lovely thing seeing a control deck just cycle away. Memory deluge, flashback it. Cycle this, cycle that. You know they don't have anything. And you cross your fingers they won't get it, but certainly with the cycling and the drawing of Teferi, they usually can recover pretty quickly, or at least grab some answer. It's few and far between that they just keep getting duds, but it is sweet. Sweet when you experience that. Alright, well, here we go. Took them a little bit there, almost up to a minute. They were wondering, oh geez, what can we do? We didn't even deal any damage to them. They just smacked us with a bunch of guys. They know they have to have tons of removal, spot removal, but we got a lot of bodies, so of course a deck like this is probably weighing, when should I sweep, when shouldn't I sweep? Do I have enough value yet to go with that whatever sweeper they choose? A wealth of sweepers. This hand, a little bit risky. Marauding and Otepec, it's nice to see. We get to drop both of those, of course, hoping for that third land. Oh. Thunderherd Migration, good stuff. Had to be Rootbound Crag, of course, since I didn't have that mountain quite yet. But again, playing Thunderherd, playing it safe. Excuse me. But just continuing the stable ramp. They know we got big bodies, probably not countering something like Thunderherd. Hopefully not countering Huntmaster, but they see Marauding, so they're like, should I let Huntmaster resolve? They're going to go Marauding. What's the best option? Luckily we have one. Well, we still got a bunch of good guys in hand, that's for sure. Even if Huntmaster dies, it's very nice since we are ahead in the mana base. We've got enough to play Shifting Ceratops at least, and give it haste due to that cost reduction. That's alright. I could have given Shifting Ceratops haste with that leftover green, dealt 1 damage swinging with Huntmaster there. That would have been slightly better. It's always better to do the best, the most damage. Even if it's 1, that 1 damage can add up, and multiple times. Because I've been a little bit aggressive with Huntmaster, taking advantage of it, it's done the trick. It's won the game, won the match. More removal. I'm not even worried. I mean, you see Regisaur Alpha, Charging Monstrosaur, Carnage Tyrant. It's not just one body. Potentially, you could have Carnage Tyrant in the sideboard. Maybe you don't have so many bodies. You have a little bit more interaction, something like that. But when all you have is body after body after body, spot removal doesn't feel so bad. And then if they don't have spot removal or a sweeper, you absolutely run them over. Cause the pain and suffering that you hope against this deck. Figuring they're down to 11. Let's just go aggressive. Do the best we can with Carnage Tyrant here. A little bit worried about that Settle the Wreckage, though. Oh, well. Torrential Gearhulk, as I assumed, but luckily it's nothing too nasty in the graveyard. They don't have the Magma Opus yet. It's quite good. Alright. Definitely they're targeting Regisaur Alpha, so make use of Huntmaster to give Carnage Tyrant haste, just because I expected something like that to happen. I wanted to make sure we could swing with Carnage Tyrant and take him down a peg. But yeah, even if they sweep us, we got good hasty stuff that's about to happen. If they go with a sweeper, we win. Well, they can't target Carnage Tyrant, so basically it's a lose scenario here. Pretty much. Well, you never know, though. Oh, boy. Oh, the Shifting Ceratops. Just to lock things up. Bring the pain. Oof. Protection for blue. Again, fantastic. We get to fly right past that Torrential Gearhulk. If all they have is blue stuff, of course they can't target shifting. Quite lovely, indeed. But yeah, I mean, you guys, well, it wasn't a winning match. Recently faced Jeskai Gearhulk, Jeskai Magma Opus 2 nights ago, I think it was. So it is nice to redeem ourselves against that painful deck. Show him who's boss. Take him down in 2. Oh, no, they got something up their sleeve, I think. They must have something. They would have conceded already, I would imagine. Off. I do like March of Otherworldly Light, I will say. Having to sink a little bit of mana, but then also exiling 1 card, sometimes up to 2 cards from their hand. That doesn't make me feel too bad. They're really down on resources when they do that, and we got heavy hitters every turn. Certainly seems like. I think they must be desperately searching for a sweeper they will not find. Oh, all right. Oh, you gotta love it. Took them a while to come to terms with the fact that they lose to Dinos. Good stuff. All right. Look forward to Is It Phoenix coming up. Have a good one. See you later.